The desert's magic is timeless, a vast golden expanse that stretches as far as the eye can see, shimmering beneath the early morning sun. These golden sands have witnessed centuries of history, from ancient Bedouin caravans to the rise of modern Dubai. There's a sense of wonder here, a feeling that you're standing at the edge of something eternal and mysterious. Just beyond Dubai's futuristic skyline, where glass towers reach for the clouds and the city pulses with innovation, lies a world that feels untouched by time. The boundary between city and desert is sharp, yet the transition is seamless. One moment you're surrounded by urban energy, the next you're enveloped by the quiet majesty of the dunes, waiting to be explored. Here, the Dubai Desert Safari offers a bridge between the city's modern energy and the ancient soul of Arabia. It's more than just a tour. It's an invitation to step into a different rhythm of life, where adventure and tradition blend seamlessly. As convoys of 4x4s set out from the city, anticipation builds for the journey ahead. It's a chance to race over rolling dunes, your heart pounding as the vehicle crests each sandy peak. The thrill of dune bashing is matched only by the beauty of the desert itself, especially as the sun begins to set, painting the sky in fiery shades of orange and pink. These sunsets are legendary, casting long shadows and bathing the landscape in a golden glow. And when night falls, the desert transforms. Under a sky full of stars, you'll experience Bedouin hospitality at its finest, sharing traditional meals, listening to stories, and perhaps even trying your hand at local customs like henna painting or falconry. The camp comes alive with music and laughter, yet there's a peacefulness that settles over the sands, reminding you of the desert's ancient roots. For many, the desert is the true heart of the UAE, a place where history and tradition come alive in every grain of sand. It's here that you can glimpse the heritage of the Bedouin people, whose resilience and hospitality have shaped the culture of this land for generations. Whether you're riding a camel across the dunes or simply standing in awe of the vastness, the desert invites you to connect with something deeper. In this video, we'll uncover what a Dubai desert safari is really like. From the adrenaline rush of sandboarding down steep slopes or riding ATVs across the open sands, to the camaraderie of sharing these moments with fellow travelers. Every activity, every laugh, and every gasp of excitement adds to the tapestry of the experience. But it's not all about thrills. There are quiet moments too, times when you find yourself alone with the desert, watching the sunrise in perfect silence, feeling a sense of awe and gratitude. These moments linger long after the adventure ends, becoming memories you'll cherish forever. So, is the Dubai Desert Safari just a tourist trap? Or is it a genuine adventure that reveals the soul of the UAE? Let's leave the city behind, venture into the golden sands, and discover the truth together. Your journey begins in the warm glow of the afternoon sun, as a rugged 4x4 vehicle arrives at your hotel's entrance. The city hums with energy all around you. Luxury cars glide past, bellhops bustle with luggage, and the towering glass facades of Dubai's skyline shimmer in the heat. You load your bags into the SUV, feeling a mix of excitement and curiosity about what lies ahead. The driver greets you with a friendly smile, and soon, you're settling into your seat, ready to leave the familiar comforts of the city behind. The engine purrs to life, and you're whisked away from the heart of Dubai. As the vehicle glides through the city streets, you watch the skyscrapers, symbols of modern ambition, slowly recede in the rearview mirror. The urban landscape, with its bustling roads and architectural marvels, gradually gives way to quieter outskirts. The transition is subtle at first, but soon, the city's pulse is replaced by a sense of calm anticipation. Out the window, the city's glass and steel begin to blur, replaced by the warm, earthy tones of the desert. The horizon stretches wide, and the silhouettes of lone camels appear against the setting sun, painting a scene that feels timeless and almost otherworldly. The air changes too, crisper, drier, carrying the scent of sand and adventure. You realize you're leaving behind not just a place but a way of life, trading the city's constant motion for the vast stillness of the desert. The drive itself becomes an experience, not just a means of getting from one point to another. As the SUV powers forward, you watch the landscape transform. Urban sprawl gives way to open plains, and then suddenly, to rolling dunes that seem to stretch forever. The anticipation builds with every passing mile. Fellow travelers gaze out their windows, captivated by the shifting scenery, their conversations growing quieter as the desert's magic takes hold. At the very edge of the sands, your driver pulls over and steps out. There's a sense of ceremony as he deflates the tires, a small but crucial ritual that marks the transition from paved roads to the unpredictable terrain of the dunes. The hiss of escaping air is the soundtrack to your growing excitement. This simple act signals that you're about to leave the last traces of civilization behind and embrace the wild heart of the desert. You step out for a moment, standing at the threshold where city meets sand. The skyline is now a distant memory, barely visible on the horizon. In its place, silence, broken only by the whisper of the wind and the soft crunch of sand beneath your feet. Before you lies an endless sea of golden dunes, undulating under a vast cloudless sky. It's a moment of awe, a reminder of how quickly the world can change and how small we are in the face of nature's grandeur. With hearts pounding and cameras ready, you and your fellow adventurers climb back into the vehicle. Seatbelts click into place, laughter and nervous chatter fill the air, and you can feel the collective thrill as everyone prepares for what's next. The sense of the unknown is palpable. This is no ordinary drive, but the beginning of a true desert adventure. Engines roar to life, and the convoy surges forward, leaving the last traces of the city behind. The real adventure is about to begin, one that promises breathtaking landscapes, heart-pounding moments, and memories that will last a lifetime. Dune bashing is the heart-pounding highlight of any desert adventure. A true roller coaster ride across the ever-shifting sands. Imagine the rush as your vehicle roars to life, tires spinning and digging into the soft dunes, sending plumes of sand flying in every direction. The landscape is alive, constantly changing, and every moment behind the wheel brings a new challenge and a fresh surge of adrenaline. Your expert driver, trained to read the subtle cues of the desert, navigates the dunes with precision, climbing impossibly steep slopes, then letting gravity take over as you slide down the other side in controlled bursts of speed. The engine growls, the suspension flexes, and you feel every bump and dip as the vehicle dances across the sand. The steering wheel vibrates in your hands, and the world outside blurs into a sea of gold and ochre. Each turn, each crest, is a test of skill and nerve, both for the driver and the passengers. Inside the vehicle, laughter and excitement fill the air. Passengers grip their seats, some cheering, others gasping as the 4x4 drifts and surges over the undulating landscape. The sense of camaraderie grows with every jolt and swerve, turning strangers into friends, united by the thrill of the ride. The sun glints off the windshield, and for a moment you feel completely immersed in the wild beauty of the desert, your senses heightened by the speed and the spectacle. Each crest reveals sweeping panoramic views of rippling sand, bathed in golden light as the sun begins to set. The horizon stretches endlessly, painting a picture of tranquility that contrasts with the wild ride you're experiencing. The thrill is real, but safety is always the top priority. Before the adventure begins, seatbelts are fastened, roll cages are checked, and your driver, an experienced guide who knows the desert by heart, reviews the safety protocols. Every precaution is taken so you can focus on the fun, knowing you're in good hands. Dune bashing is a wild, unforgettable ride, perfect for families seeking adventure, groups of friends looking for excitement, and thrill seekers chasing their next adrenaline rush. It's a shared experience that leaves everyone grinning from ear to ear. For a brief time, you become part of the desert's ever-changing story, leaving your own tracks in the sand and memories in your heart. The vastness of the landscape reminds you how small you are, yet how exhilarating it feels to be alive in this moment. And just as quickly as it began, the adrenaline fades, replaced by a sense of awe and reflection as you watch the sun dip below the dunes. The adventure may be over, but the memories linger, ready to be relived in stories and photographs for years to come. After the rush, the desert slows. Your driver stops atop a high dune for sunset. The silence is profound, broken only by the wind as the sky transforms from gold to deep purple. The dunes become a canvas of light and shadow, each moment more breathtaking than the last. It's a time for reflection, for soaking in the vastness and beauty of the world around you. As the sun disappears, twilight lingers and the first stars emerge, brighter than city lights could ever allow. This is the desert's quiet magic, a memory that lingers long after you leave. The adventure continues, but this moment stays with you. As dusk settles, you arrive at a Bedouin-style camp, a glowing oasis among the dunes. You're welcomed with Arabic coffee and dates, the air alive with music and the scent of campfires. The camp is a blend of tradition and comfort. Lanterns, carpets, and low tables invite you to relax. Try a gentle camel ride, sandboarding, or intricate henna art, each activity a window into desert life. Watch a falconry display or don traditional clothing for a photo, immersing yourself in local culture. The host's warmth and hospitality make you feel at home under the stars. It's interactive, educational, and fun for all ages. Here, the spirit of the desert comes alive. As night falls, a lavish barbecue buffet awaits. Grilled meats, fresh salads, and Arabian specialties. Dining under the stars, you share stories and laughter with fellow travelers from around the world. The evening's entertainment begins. A hypnotic tenora dance, swirling with color and energy. A belly dancer follows, moving gracefully to traditional music, her performance shimmering in the firelight. Sometimes a fire dancer closes the show with a daring, unforgettable display. The atmosphere is festive, the food delicious, and the performance is a celebration of regional culture. It's a feast for the senses, a perfect end to a day of adventure. The desert night feels magical, and you're part of it. Is the Dubai Desert Safari worth it? For most, the answer is yes. While some elements are tailored for tourists, the core experiences, the vast desert, the sunset, the stars, are authentic and awe-inspiring. Families love the variety. Kids thrill at dune bashing and camel rides, while adults savor the scenery and culture. Couples and solo travelers find romance and adventure in the desert's embrace. It's not a rugged expedition, but a well-organized, memorable introduction to Arabia's wild heart. For the sheer range of activities and the memories created, it's a highlight of any Dubai visit. The desert's magic is real, and it's waiting for you. To make the most of your safari, dress for comfort. Light, breathable clothes and sandals are best. Bring sunglasses, a hat, and a bit of cash for extras like photos or souvenirs. If you're pregnant, have back issues, or get motion sickness, skip dune bashing and head straight to the camp. Always wear your seatbelt and follow your driver's instructions for safety. Expect crowds and some staged elements, but focus on the scenery, the thrill, and the hospitality. Go with an open mind and a sense of fun. You'll have a fantastic time. The Dubai Desert Safari is entertainment and adventure rolled into one. Let yourself be swept up in the magic. As you return to the city, you carry more than photos. You carry the spirit of the desert. The silence, the sunset, and the vast sky linger in your memory, putting city life in perspective. The safari is more than a checklist item. It's an experience that stirs the soul and awakens curiosity. Travel is about moments. Standing on a dune at twilight, laughing with friends, watching dancers under the stars. The desert teaches resilience, wonder, and the joy of looking beyond the familiar. Keep exploring, keep sharing your stories, and let the horizon call you to your next adventure. The world is waiting. Let's keep discovering it together.